Another thing I see oftentimes is people, particularly in a death situation or a tragic situation, we're wired such that it almost seems callous to say, Daddy's in the hospital, I'm gonna call a lawyer. You know, people almost feel like it's just not the time. But unfortunately, and I learned this in years of criminal justice experience, when do you want the crime scene worked? When do you want law enforcement on the scene? When do you want to gather the evidence? While it's fresh, because that's going to give you the most accurate, factual, true picture of what occurred. You know, I've said many times that we only want to deal in the truth, but we also want to make sure we can preserve and protect that truth. Because as time passes, as things fade, as you think, well, I'll check on it next week, evidence can be lost. And evidence is really, when it boils down to, what a courtroom's about. And so it's important. Again, doesn't mean you have to run out and hire an attorney, but you need to see somebody soon, to see somebody early on. You know, it's an old kind of cliche. One of my friends used to say, when you're working on the computer and you're working on some document, and said, when's the best time to save the document? The answer is now. It's always the best time to save it now, so you don't lose it. When's the best time to seek legal advice? When's the best time to gather the evidence? When's the best time to protect the integrity of the case and all the information that surrounds it? The answer is always now. Today's better than tomorrow, and tomorrow's better than next week. Again, this isn't about pressure. It's not about you need to decide now, come on in and sign now. We don't do that. But the reality is, the longer you wait, the greater detriment it can be to your case.